Welcome back to Rock Hill, South Carolina for the Believe Prep 6th Annual Palmetto State Basketball Showcase. The fourth matchup out of 6 that we'll present to you today is going to feature Forest Trail, the Golden Knights. They will take on Mount Zion Prep out of the Baltimore, Maryland area. Should be a good contest for you, and we thank you for joining us here for Palmetto State basketball coverage here on SUVtv. Look at the starting lineups for Mount Zion Prep. Number 4, Cesar DeJesus. Number 2, Ashante Shivers. Number 3, Jared Armstrong. Number 21, Alexi Yetna. And number 30, Matt Brino. You look at the Forest Trail side of things, you've got number 2, Marlon Taylor. Number 3, Austin Armstead. Number 5, Cameron Allen. Number 1, Ivy Smith. As it looks like we're ready to tip off. And last but not least, number 10, Berkeley. And we are underway. Doesn't take us long to get our first three-point attempt of the game. That one's off the mark there by DeJesus. Gonna have a foul off the ball. I know I've got to confirm. Let me confirm the roster here for Mount Zion, because we got number 30 listed as 6'2". I can tell you right now that guy's not 6'2". So let me touch base with the Mount Zion roster. Be back shortly. All right, got that quick roster issue taken care of. Number 30 is actually Rob Montgomery for Mount Zion Prep. Definitely not 6'2". Montgomery 6'7" instead. Stop, pop for Mount Zion is good to go. That's number 4, Cesar De Jesus. As De Jesus makes it 7-3. Forest Trail in attack mode, as you see a little bit of talking going on between number 1, Ivy Smith, and number 3, Jared Armstrong. Ivy Smith headed to the free throw line. Silky on the first. Smith makes it 4-7. Make that 5-7 after he knocks down the second triple. Ball nearly stolen. De Jesus holds on to it now. You've got Ashante Shivers directing traffic over to the wing. Here's Yetna. Yetna to the corner, three-pointer. That one's off the mark. Going to be brought the other way by Cameron Allen. Allen to Smith. Smith can't get it to go, trying to rip it away. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like it's going to go against number 2, Marlon Taylor. Smith, that'll be a 2 if it goes. Off the mark, going to be last touched by Taylor. Matchup to watch, Jared Armstrong versus Ivy Smith. Just one of the matchups to watch here in this game. It'll be a team versus team game. 2 well-coached squads. That's just a little subplot. Both of those players catalysts for their respective teams. Responsible for a lot of good things happening on both sides. 7-5, it looks like the officials are trying to make sure they have order in the game early on, making their presence felt. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We're going to take that timeout with them as Coach for Mount Zion gets an explanation. No need to explain this Cesar De Jesus 3. It's what he does. Knocks down that one. We'll be back after the timeout. Back from the timeout. Score 8-7 in favor of Forest Trail. Three-pointer was just knocked down by number 5, Cameron Allen. Smith kicks it to the corner. That's going to be a 3 on the way. That one losing the handle on it was Jared Armstrong. Nice little in and out move and lay in by DeJesus. We've seen the triple. There we get the deuce. It's Coach Taylor touching base with his point guard, Ivy Smith. Head coach Tony Taylor for Forest Trail, assistant coach Dorenzo Hudson. Head coach on the Mount Zion side, Roderick Harrison, Brian Scott, and Rodney Elliott making up that coaching staff. Nine to 8. Layup on the other end by Cameron Allen. It's going to make it 9 to 12. Three-point advantage for Forest Trail, 13 minutes, 23 seconds left to play here in the first half. DeJesus going to try to get his second three-pointer. Fouled on the play. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. He's off to a good start so far, but his team is trailing, so trying to even things up. Take a look at his last play. It was inside the perimeter. Makes the nice little move on Ivy Smith, leaves him and lays it in. Good on his first free throw. Second free throw good. Also having a seat, it's going to be Marlon Taylor for Forest Trail. Coming into the game, number 24, Matthew Bellamy. So went to the line and earned his 3. Did DeJesus there. He ties us up at 12 apiece. Smith over to the corner. Now we got a baseline drive. Brought all the way to the other corner. Mount Zion, good half-court defense here this possession, and that's going to be a traveling violation against Armstrong. Now at the point guard spot, Nehemiah Bud Mack. Combo guard here for Mount Zion. DeJesus draws a couple defenders. Now it'll kick out. That's a good look even though the outcome not what Mount Zion wanted. 12-12. De Jesus showing he's going to be a problem here in this game. If you're on the Forest Trail side of things, obviously if you're a Mount Zion fan, got to feel good about your chances with him on the floor. Ivy Smith in and out on that shot, leaking out. Gathering and flushing that one. That's going to be number 22. There for Mount Zion, none other than Dion Tab. Puts Mount Zion back up by 2, but not for long. Cam Allen right back. That Cam Allen triple will put them back up by 1. Substitution in for Mount Zion. It'll be number 12, Colin Gaynor.
Let's go, Max. Let's go.
Here's De Jesus. He'll pull the 3. Defended by Armstead, but not phased. Push ahead to Jesus, wrestles that one away from Armstead. Now he'll get it. Number 11 can't find the mark on his first 3-point attempt. But sticking with it, the extra effort paying off for Mount Zion is this now 19-15. Allen passes it inside, and we got a foul there as Bellamy went up strong trying to flush it. We've had some good-looking plays take place over the past few minutes. We see Mount Zion off to the races here. Put it on my tab. Dion Tab with the 2-hand slam. That first free throw missed there by Bellamy, but then you see Cam Allen come right back on the other end with his second 3-pointer of the first half. Second free throw, good to go there for Bellamy. Tab gets his second bucket of the contest and makes it 16-21 in the process. Cam Allen weaving through traffic. Pressure being applied by Ashante Shivers. He leaves Shivers. Has it poked away momentarily, now out to Ivy Smith. Smith over to a wide open Armstead. Shot won't go, rebound pulled down by Shivers. Shivers gets the pass ahead to Gaynor. Gaynor takes it right at Smith. And we're gonna have an offensive foul. Let's take another look at that one, see if Smith was set. Tough call for the official. I didn't see 2 feet set there. Sometimes you'll see a guy make a quick shuffle or a quick drag and get the feet down in time. I don't think that happened there, but we have the privilege of being able to slow it down and look at it. The official doesn't, so you got to call a bang-bang play at game speed. They call the offensive foul. Ivy Smith stepping in, taking one now. He's at the free throw line with a chance to close the 5-point gap. He'll contribute to the closing of it at least. Closest he can do is bring them to within 3. Here at the line, and he does so. Under the 10-minute mark now in the first half. 9:42 and counting. Still off the mark, getting the feel for the venue is Daniel Solomon for Mount Zion. Allen, been pretty comfortable shooting it here, misses that three-pointer. There's a Smith floater, too strong off the glass, rebound wrestled down by Shivers. I'm gonna say Shivers fouled on the way up.
Let's go, Knights. Let's go.
That will send the Upper Marlboro, Maryland native to the free throw line. Gaynor with the offensive rebound, powers up, floats that one in. Colin Gaynor out of Fruitland, Maryland, making it a fruitful trip off the bench with this contribution so far. Tough move inside by Armstead, trying to make the most out of it. Couldn't get that one to go. Gaynor
Take it, Austin.
just hit the Shivers. 6-point game. Shivers guarded by Armstead. Nice defense there by Forest Trail, as it looked like Tab might have been open there along the baseline on the cutback door. That gap closed very quickly. And left Shivers in no man's land there in the air.
Let's go, Ivy.
Smith can't get that shot to go, but it's obviously a shot Coach Taylor doesn't mind him taking. He just can't find the mark just yet. Solomon with the spin inside, can't get it to go. Now it's in the hands of Smith. Smith feels like it's go time. He's looking to push. Good footwork and the finish inside. Now Gaynor gonna try a triple. Follows his shot. Nearly comes away with it, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Ivy Smith misses. Follow-up attempt no good. Third time is a charm for number 10. That's Berkeley.
Let's go.
And we've got a 2-point game. Tab had Ivy Smith shield off, but could not finish the bunny. And they can tie it up or take the lead here. They'll go for the tie. As number 2, Marlon Taylor goes up, tries to put the defender in the rim. Jesus, step back, fall away, good.
Let's go, Knights. Let's go.
Jesus doesn't mind the high degree of difficulty shots. He's hit a couple so far in this game. There, that's just an easy step through though. That's too easy. Not as easy as he made it look, but if you're Forest Trail, you got to defend better than that. If he's making some of the tougher shots, that good defense is forcing him to take. You make it that easy for him to get to the third level, he's gonna make you pay. Trying to use the ball screen now. Gets it over to Shivers. Shivers for 3. Long rebound, gonna be chased down, but nice quick hands by Smith. Smith off to the races and a quick layup drill. Ivy Smith, he's a speedster.
Let's go, Knights.
And we've got a 2-point game. Shivers, good defense being played there by Cam Allen as he only beats him to the spot, but elevates and blocks the shot. Shivers in attack mode, muscles that one up. That's just a weight room move. Got a delay of game warning. We take another look at that one. See Shivers and DeJesus being a pretty good 1-2 punch here for Mount Zion. I tell you what, trying to show you that Ivy Smith replay, his ability to get up and down, but instead I guess we'll show that fall away there by DeJesus as we're gonna have a technical foul. So Ivy Smith is at the free throw line, so now's a good time to show you what he's been doing away from the charity stripe. Great use of the 2 steps. Stuck with him, still made him take a tough shot, but he doesn't mind hitting those. So after the 2 technical free throws, it's now 28-30. Five minutes, 25 seconds and counting. Here in the first half. That's a southpaw 3-pointer. Long off the mark, Cam Allen with the long rebound. He'll bring it back out. Armstead, 2 for $1 sale on threes, and he cashes in on the second one. Not just that, he gives Forest Trail a 1-point lead. We're under 5 minutes now. Loose ball. Forest Trail says not for long. They pick it up. Now they're running the other way. A little bit of a hot potato as they mishandled it some. Now here's DeJesus up top. The alley. There's the oop. Gainer. So you had what could have been an easy deuce on the other end. As it was a, I know it was at least a 4-on-1. Might have even been a 4-on-2. I know it was at least a 4-on-2. Might have even been a 4-on-1. But a little bit of mishandling on the pass. They shot the layup a little too strong, and here we look at the replay of what DeJesus and Gainer did on the other end. So it's now a penalty scenario. Both teams in there, 18 fouls against Mount Zion, 17 fouls against Forest Trail. So 18 fouls from here on out. We'll shoot free throws for the remaining 4 minutes, 34 seconds of the first half. Gainer good on both of those free throws, and we've got a 3-point game now. Mount Zion reclaiming the lead and extending it out to 3. Armstead feeds that one inside. Ball's knocked around. Let's say last touched by Mount Zion. Ivy Smith directed traffic up top. Fakes the pass, floats it up, tipped around, and it's going to be another opportunity for Forest Trail. Arching that one up high over the outstretched arm of Alexi Yetna. Jesus comes and tries to punch it on the other end. Can't get the initial attempt, but he will go to the free throw line. Jesus good with the first free throw. Makes it 35-31, exactly 4 minutes remaining on the clock here in the first half. Second free throw good as well. In a little bit of trouble, in need of a lifeline there was Cam Allen. He loses it. Gaynor picks it up and lays it in. Now the lead up to 7 for Mount Zion. Here's Armstead. Somebody got a hand on that. Not sure exactly who, but I do know Mount Zion's coming the other way. Here's the Jesus. Gets it inside, and Yetna with the lay-in. Mount Zion trying to crank things up. It's a 9-point lead now. We've talked about the Jesus and what he's been able to do, but make no mistake, this is not just a one-trick pony in terms of this Mount Zion squad playing good team ball now. Guys running the floor, defending, and, oh yeah, finishing. That's Alexi Yetna. Let's go, 9-point advantage now. That jumper's off the mark. Gaynor rebounded well off this bench for Coach Roderick Harrison. There's DeJesus. He'll hand it off. Matt Brino, number 15, now in the game.
Let's go, Knights.
DeJesus thought he got Armstead in the air. Didn't get the foul call. Still hit the shot anyway. As he tried to sell the official on that one once he got Armstead in the air, kind of tried to initiate the contact. Was savvy enough to try to go for that call. Once he didn't get it, didn't really complain about it, put it up, tried to make the most out of it, and he got the bounce. As he sits on the Forest Trail bench for a quick second. Now by choice, they tried to tighten the defense up on him over there in that area. So you see he gets Armstead in the air. And really, it's not like Armstead went up vertical. We got a little bit of a dialogue going on between Coach Taylor and the official. We're going to have a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Mount Zion, they're rolling here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. The Jesus getting his ace boogie on. Everybody eats. Gaynor flushes that one. Back out of the timeout. Headed to the free throw line. It's Cesar DeJesus, the combo guard out of Jersey City, New Jersey. Trying to add to the 11-point lead. Mount Zion Prep out of Baltimore, Maryland. Second free throw splashes through. The lead is now 14. We come up on the final 2 minutes of the first half. 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in this first portion. It's Cam Allen with it. He's already got a couple three-pointers here in the first half. Shot no good, rebounded by Yedna. And a blocking foul going to go against Forest Trail.
Let's go, Knights.
Caesar good on the first free throw.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second one in and out, rebound brought down by Reggie Roach. .135 remaining here in the first half, trying to step it up on the defensive end. It's Forest Trail. That's a good way to go. As they block that DeJesus attempt, Mount Zion keeps it in bounds though. Good individual defense there on that last play by number 13 for Forest Trail. It's Kenny Smith. Mount Zion gets the bounce there. And sees the deuce go through. Here's Smith over to the corner. Ivy Smith to Kenny Smith. No good, but follows his shot. There's Ivy for the deuce. Good. Pulls his squad to within 14 as we are under the minute mark here in the first half. There's the Gainer screen. Screen by Yetton as well. And Ice Cream splashing that one from the top of the key there. That's number 3. That's Jared Armstrong. He'll make it 33-50. Split through the defense was Smith, but it was ripped away ahead to Yedna. Yedna had to chase it down. Couldn't get the shot to go. They've got about 5 seconds to work with. Yedna might have gotten away with a travel there, and looks like we're going to have an over-the-back foul against Gainer. As you hear Jared Armstrong imploring his teammate Yedna to just get up and dunk it. I think Yetna was planning the dunk. He kind of lost the handle. So by the time he could gather it, he really wasn't able to have the balance to be able to just go up off vert and dunk it. But as fast as he was going, just trying to keep control of that ball. But misses the layup. And we'll just have to try to get it back. With the way he hustles, runs the floor, I don't think that'll be a problem. 1.7 seconds. On the first half clock. First free throw is good for Armstead. Got a lane violation that's going to nullify that second make. So we'll see if they do this. And that's just a not very smart foul there against Kenny Smith. You're right there in front of an official. And you put two hands to the back of DeJesus. Now, whether it was that strong of a push, I'm not sure whether part of that was a DeJesus flop, maybe to accentuate it. You feel the guy has two hands on you, the official's right there, especially if you've been able to score at the clip DeJesus has in the first half. They're probably going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But if you're Smith, you got to look at it from a standpoint of that's another foul you pick up. Then also those are 2 more points you give the other team going into halftime. Coach Taylor, you like to see the energy. You like to see him taking it personal in terms of that defensive assignment and really trying to change things up there, but you also got to use the discretion. So that is going to do it for the first half. Appreciate you joining us here on SUVtv. Mount Zion in control of this one. How will Forest Trail respond after halftime? We'll find that out after this intermission. Meanwhile, we send you out with this image of number 3, Jared Armstrong, splashing from the top of the key for Mount Zion.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation. It allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
And do what you feel. Always. Because those who mind don't matter. And those who matter, they don't mind at all. Still here?
Looks like we are ready to get the second half rolling here at the Believe Prep Palmetto State Basketball Showcase, the 6th annual event. As we start this second half off, and as you can see, a 17-point advantage for Mount Zion here over Forest Trail. For Mount Zion, they really got things started on a good foot with Cesar DeJesus. His ability to score the ball and make plays for others got them off to a good start, but you also saw solid contributions from, Alexi Yetna, Ashante Shivers, to name a few. Also was impressed with Colin Gaynor's play off the bench for Mount Zion. On the Forest Trail side of things, you've seen spurts, whether it be a couple Cam Allen three-pointers, Ivy Smith doing what he does to wreak havoc for opposing defenses with his ability to get inside and score, hit tough shots, make plays for others. But Mount Zion has done a better job of disrupting Forest Trail on the offensive end than the other way around. Austin Armstead misses the shot. Montgomery with the rebound. Here's Armstrong. Here's DeJesus. He'll be guarded by Armstead here to start it. They go up top. And Smith. Nice play there by Smith. Didn't give up on it. You can see the alley-oop attempt was going to go up there. And not to say he can't jump, but he couldn't jump high enough to be able to contest with Montgomery there, but he didn't just move out of the way. Positioned himself to where he went up, and Montgomery tried to shove him out of the air. Official calls the foul, and here's Smith following that defense up with a triple on the other end. 51-37. Yetna going to try the mid-range J. Off the mark, rebound snatched out of there by Marlon Taylor. Smith going to get it ahead to Armstead. Armstead spinning. Follows his shot. Nice work there. You can see off of that spin, didn't really get the shot that he wanted. Really was just trying to get that up to make something good happen on the offensive glass. He went up, got it himself, and now we're going to have an offensive foul. Yetna steps in and takes the charge. Lost the ball initially, but sticking with it is DeJesus. And he'll push the lead back to 14. Armstead pulls the three-pointer off the back of the rim, follows his shot though, and hits the free throw line jumper, falling away. Coach Taylor got to like the way Armstead has started off this second half. Not that he played that poorly in the first, but definitely a little bit more pep in his step and good point production early on here in the second half. Montgomery going to try to step back. No good. Nice position. They're on the rebound again. That foul is going to go against Yetna for Mount Zion. Send Marlon Taylor to the free throw line. Taylor a little flat on the first. That one goes off the front of the rim. Still a 12-point game. Here's Taylor's second. Line drives it in there. Pulls Forest Trail to within 11. Good take there, being aggressive on the catch was Ashante Shivers. Follow that up with the steal by DeJesus, and Mount Zion trying to answer what was a run of sorts by Forest Trail with one of their own. That's a good way to do it. A DeJesus assist. And Jared Armstrong's second triple of the game. Allen going along the baseline over to Armstead. He's got it going here in the second half. He's going to be fouled by Shivers. Shivers said, oh my God, not sure if he's upset with himself there for that foul or feel like there was a little bit of acting there. But you do see some contact there down low. So it'll be 3 free throws coming for Austin Armstead. Knocks down the first, second one on the way. That one's good. Now a 13-point game after all 3 of those free throws are knocked down by Armstead. Here's DeJesus crossing the timeline. Pass inside to Yedna. Yedna has that shot changed. Nice defense on the inside by Forest Trail. Cam Allen with it now. Allen guarded by Montgomery. Step back jumper, falling away. Gets the bounce, Cam Allen. And we've got an 11-point game. Jesus guarded by Armstead. Nice defense being played so far. They work it into Montgomery and offensive foul. Good defense there by Marlon Taylor. So Montgomery will have a seat. Checking in his place will be number 22, Dion Tabb. Allen called for the double dribble. Thought the official might have missed it. He's on it. Jared Armstrong tries to make Ivy Smith pay for the gamble there. Gamble is saved there. Up top to Marlon Taylor. Jumped so high, had to reach down to get the ball. I've seen Taylor sky up for a rebound, but I hadn't really seen him jump like that on a dunk yet. But you can just tell by the way the alley-oop pass was thrown up there that anything in the vicinity, he's going to go get. We see the answer on the other end by Mount Zion. Nice read there by Shivers. And the and one. We'll get back to that dunk by Taylor on our next Dead ball. Cam Allen gets his first three-pointer of the second half. As I mentioned, had a couple there in the first. Ivy Smith turning up the defensive pressure. Shivers tied up by Allen. Good defense. So we'll use that tie up by Allen. Take another look at this Marlon Taylor dunk. You know you got a good problem to have when you got to worry about hitting your head on the rim with the way you jump. Taylor handles it well. And Forrest Trail is pulled to within 9. That first free throw is missed. Splits the pair. Makes it 52-62. Ivy Smith will head to the line. Both free throws knocked down. We've got an 8-point game. Tab back to DeJesus. DeJesus tries to nutmeg Armstead. They're not having it. Nice dime there by Ivy in the reverse by Cam Allen. Forest Trail not just on a run, but the momentum is on their side right now. Momentum on their side, but the lead still on the side of Mount Zion. We'll see how they respond. Here's DeJesus. Maybe a little too fancy for his own good there on that last possession where he tried to go between the legs of Armstead. Here, that looked like it went off of his knee. Official makes the right call. What looked like the right call from this angle, but when the official asked for help, the colleague says it will go to Mount Zion. So a 6-point game. That ball off the face of Salomar. Here's Allen. He's been seeing red here in this second half. Leaves that layup attempt just short. Six-point game with 12 minutes, 31 seconds. DeJesus gets caught in the air. Credit Forest Trail for things they've done to really taper him off a little bit on the offensive end. Some of that is being letting others like Shivers as well as Armstrong pick their spots, but also Forest Trail has stepped up the defense on DeJesus here. He misses that layup, and now we'll have to go to the free throw line. And that's what we talked about in the first half. DeJesus was a good player, but there were some buckets in that first half where, you know, he was able to just kind of glide to the lane. Those can't happen. Got to be contested, make him hit tough shots. Give him a foul, make him go to the line and earn them. That one in and out. Take a look at some of the big things popping, good things happening for Forest Trail. Still, Smith looks the defense off, and Allen makes sure that the finish is worth the same amount there as that dime. You hate to see the $1 million dimes with the 50-cent finishes. Allen makes sure they get the deuce to complete the mission there on that play. Second free throw is made. Now we've got a 7-point game. They get it to Smith. Smith guarded by Bud Mack. Inside to Bellamy. Thought he might have waited too late. If he had a chance, it was going to be laying it up with his right. He waited, let Gaynor gather. Gather got a piece of it. Gaynor got a piece of it. Said he let Gaynor gather. Try saying Gaynor gather 5 times. It's probably going to trip you up with the next phrase after. Either way, Gaynor having a very solid game off the bench. Marlon Taylor wanted that ball more, though, as he snatches it away. Flexes a little bit. On the other end, you got Kenny Smith with the Jesus getting a piece of it. Knew this one had the makings to be a very good second half. It has not disappointed, and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take one, too. A good one brewing here at the Believe Prep Palmetto State Basketball Showcase. Young Marlon Taylor. Flex on him, Chief.
Seconds inbound pass to Marbury as he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
Back out of the timeout. 56-63, a 7-point advantage now for Mount Zion. That'll be a 2 if it goes. That one kicks off the back of the rim. Not sure if that's the shot you wanted out of the timeout, but also you can't second guess your players, especially when you know your personnel, you know what your guys can do. You want your players to be loose. And, you know, Shivers, DeJesus, Armstrong, Bud Mack, those players have been able to make plays for you. So while that deep 2 might not be the best shot right off the bat, you got to let the players do what they do. Within reason, of course. That's what makes coaching a delicate balance. Tough step back there. It's off the mark. Now we're going to have a coast-to-coast push. And the layup is left just short by Bud Mack. Smith, we'll see if they say and one. No continuation there. This were NBA, yeah, that'd definitely be an and one, but you see there, okay. And really, I think even at this level, that should have been an and one. Because he had already picked the ball up and gathered in the process of taking the shot. It's not like he had another dribble and a step up top. Marlon Taylor, they're going to say he was fouled by Tab. Taylor's definitely got that, you know, we're throwing NBA Live icons around. Taylor's got the shoe with the little wing on it. Very high dunk rating. on the video game for Taylor. Five-point game now. Gonna have a foul on the shot attempt. Send Gaynor to the free throw line. Colin Gaynor in and out on the first free throw. So an uneventful trip to the free throw line there, as both free throws are missed. All over the passing lanes there is Shivers. Layup drill on the other end. Oh, my fault, Shivers. That's a dunk on the other end. Shivers trying to work in a very tight space there. Nowhere to go. As the foul going to go against Mount Zion. As you see them try to crank up the defensive pressure all over the passing lane, there is Shivers. It says layup drill. Might be a layup for you. I dunked these, Chief. So Shivers makes it 65-58. Ivy Smith misses the front end of the 1-and-1. 18 fouls against Mount Zion. And we're going to have an offensive foul there against Shivers. You saw that arm extended. Have a traveling violation against Ivy Smith. Coach Taylor and his staff just look on in disbelief. I can't say I saw the travel there either, but the crew in stripes did. That's all that matters. And we got a 7-point game, 8 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. Baseline drive by Shivers. Misses the lay-in. Battle for the loose ball. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow is going to send it over to Forest Trail. So Ivy Smith has it now, so we're going to see a little bit of a zone look here from Mount Zion. Cam Allen trying to shoot him out of it. That's a good way to do it. Knocks that one down from the corner. Makes it 61-65. Shivers. Can't get that one to go. Cam Allen, that's wide open. That's a layup. We call those layups. That's just like that. It is a 1-point game, and Caesar de Jesus not in the game right now for Mount Zion. You wonder when he's going to get back in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in after this timeout. Meanwhile, I told you momentum was on the side of Forest Trail a couple minutes ago, even though they didn't have the lead. But you keep giving Cam Allen shots like that, that state of affairs will change very quickly. Got a good one here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. We'll be back after this quick break.
seconds inbound pass to Marbury. As he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
Back out of the timeout, you hear the crowd in the background saying, let's go. Hey, so let's do it. Mount Zion versus Forest Trail, 7 minutes, 23 seconds and counting left to play here in this game. Things have gotten tighter on the inside. It's not very easy to score against Forest Trail at this juncture in the game. Taylor snatches that one out of there and looking to convert on the other end. Too strong on the first attempt, had the second one knocked away. We're going to have a traveling violation. Doesn't seem like a good call there as they denied him on the way up. I think he let the ball down to prevent being called for the travel. So either way, your Forest Trail can't cry over spilled milk. The call has been made, and you got to like the position that you're in right now. You got to feel like Mount Zion is right where you want them. One thing I'm looking at is how does Cesar de Jesus respond to this run that Forest Trail has went on. Doesn't necessarily have to do all the scoring, but things are going to run through him. Whether it's him being able to score directly or make plays for others, they were at their best when he was doing that. The times where they sort of tightened up a little bit in terms of the Forest Trail defense on them, those are the times where they've seen the most success against Mount Zion here in this game. Now he's trying to get back warm. Free throw line can help you do that, but he misses the front end. Just a second to go. So now a 2-point game. Ivy Smith gets it to Taylor. Taylor spinning inside. That one off to the left. Rebound in traffic by Tab. Tab has it knocked away. It's tough to get a rebound in there, and then you got to be able to ward off all of the suitors that are coming after it after you do rebound it. And that's on both sides of the ball. Here's Yetna. Yetna has his shot changed. Ball's loose. Smith trying to come out of there with it. They play pinball inside. Couple guys being knocked around. Good sportsmanship being shown. Guys helping each other up, knowing that next rebound, that next 50-50 ball, they're going just as hard to get after. Much respect. 2-point game, 6 minutes, 13 seconds. As this one can turn into a long, drawn-out one. Given the team foul situation, it's a double bonus scenario for Forest Trail. So they'll be shooting 2 regardless on each team foul moving forward. 17 fouls against Forest Trail, so still a 1-and-1 scenario for Mount Zion. Ivy Smith splits a pair. (65-66). Good defense by Taylor. Foul on the loose ball. Marlon Taylor, a player that doesn't mind talking. You know, you see ball players that can talk and still get the job done. You see some guys talking gets them out of their game. Taylor, talking seems to motivate him. He doesn't mind it. At the same time, he just saw the ref just kind of give him a warning. And if he continues to talk, you know, in a certain direction, that they're going to, have to possibly get him out of the game. So good officiating, but not trying to, be the star of the show. They went, touch base with Coach Taylor. He followed up with Marlon Taylor, and that's how you handle the situation. Cesar DeJesus doesn't really seem fazed by what Taylor's saying. He's too busy trying to get things done. He knows he's got to step it up. Talk about escalating things real quick. As Smith got caught in a bad position, tried to recover, but it was way too late at that point. Jesus makes it 68-65. Both of these teams have made this game to a point to where free throws are going to really be a key factor. With both teams in the penalty, they both have players that are very good at drawing contact and being able to get to the line. So it's going to be who can create more free throw opportunities, but who's going to hit the majority of those that they get. Smith tried to sail the end one, didn't get the call, but he did get the deuce. 67-71. We got a back and forth battle here. DeJesus comes away with that one. Looked like he was going to pass that one off. Sprite commercial at the rim. It's off. Here comes Forest Trail pushing the other way. Coast to coast, the finish by Armstead. Austin Armstead makes it 69-71. We're under the 5-minute mark now. DeJesus going to try a three-pointer. Good. Big players make big plays. Not saying it's under a minute or, a last-second shot or anything like that, but this is a very important stretch right here. Neither team really giving an inch. DeJesus digging deep, running the floor. That's just an easy lay-in. Those are the buckets you can't give up to him. He's good enough at being able to hit shots where you truly make them work. In terms of him just running the floor, being able to get easy lay-ins. Can't have those.
Come on, Ivy.
So Ivy Smith heads to the free throw line. That time, not doing enough talking on how they're going to handle that screen. Easy money. So the last 5 points scored by DeJesus for Mount Zion. 71-76 after that Ivy Smith trip to the free throw line. Things continue to get interesting. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left. DeJesus trying to bring things home for Mount Zion here down the stretch. back to the task at hand. That is Mount Zion holding on to this lead or extending it. And Forest Trail getting over the hump. Faced a double-digit deficit at halftime, came back, chopped it to single digits. Threatening to really close this thing, but Mount Zion has always been able to do just enough to make sure they don't pull even. And here as we approach the final 3 minutes of this game, every possession very important. Jesus guarded by Armstead. Montgomery fouled on the attempt. He's going to go to the free throw line. We'll have to get 2 from the charity stripe. Two minutes, 53 seconds. On the game clock. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. That was a short timeout there. Not sure whether that was an official timeout in terms of it being called by one of the coaches or just an official's timeout in terms of the referees just taking a second, whether it was due to condensation or whatever might have been on the floor. Either way, Montgomery knocks down that free throw. He's going to split the pair of free throws. They'll say last touched by Mount Zion over the Forest Trail. Armstead got caught in the air. Taylor too strong on the follow-up. Jesus pulls it out of there, tells everybody to relax, and slowly brings it across the timeline. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Montgomery trying to go to work on the block. High dribble initially, now he'll kick it out. That's Armstrong. Armstrong and Smith, they've been going at it all game with their play. A little bit of talking here and there, but Montgomery cannot get the roll. Taylor with it, and he's getting the other way in a hurry. Risky pass there that's poked away. Bellamy hustling after it. All's well that ends well. That possession for Forest Trail. They gamble on the steal. Allen gets a good look at 3. They try to tip it to Bellamy, and he saves it, but right to the Jesus. Time not on your side. If you're Forest Trail, you trail by 6, 1 minute, 44 seconds. And counting on the game clock. Has it poked away? Not sure whether that was poked away or whether that was a design pass by the Jesus, but it is a bucket. Regardless, now here's Smith. Smith going to be fouled. Looks like they got him with the body.
Let's go, Knights.
1 minute, 28 seconds on the game clock. Smith good on the first free throw. You need those opportunities if you're Forest Trail to score with that clock being stagnant. Bellamy's going to have a seat into the game, number 12, Jaquaylin Robinson.
Good job, Ivy.
Wouldn't be surprised if Robinson, haven't seen him play, but probably a pretty decent shooter. Given that substitution, talked about it. DeJesus doesn't have to score it, but can make plays for others, draws a lot of attention. Using his tools to get things done here at crunch time, but what an answer right back, Ivy Smith.
Let's go.
76 to 81. Maybe a trip to the line for DeJesus here. But just you see, so one guy's behind him, two guys come over. That means somebody else is wide open and ready to get the play done. That's Alexi Yetna with the slam. First free throw is good. Now a 7-point game. 40 seconds and counting. Allen for three. Can't get the shot to go. Big rebound by Taylor. Taylor fouled on the play. So Hard got to keep off the glass. Seeing some big plays made on the Mount Zion side of things. Here's why you got to put the game away. Plays like this. Ivy Smith, great move first off. Good defense there by Armstrong, but still, even though he doesn't get the foul call, the wherewithal and the talent to be able to knock down that shot. Reason that's not just a fluke shot is because I've been able to see just over the course of this game the high degree of difficulty shots that Ivy Smith can hit. Yeah, it's not orthodox in terms of the contact there and trying to get the foul, but still good enough aim to be able to get it up there and make it happen. Here's Shivers trying to go coast to coast. He misses. Armstrong with the rebound. He'll pull it out of there. 77 to 83. We'll have more free throws coming. That one misses off the rim. Bellamy checks back in for Forest Trail. Ball stolen. They've got to foul quickly. It's going to send Gaynor to the line. Our next matchup is going to feature Coastal Academy taking on Bull City High School. One scheduled for 6 p.m. Obviously, we're behind there. So probably going to get started closer to about 6:30. Coast to coast there for Cam Allen. Timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. When we get back, we'll bring you more from the Believe Prep Palmetto State Basketball Showcase.
seconds inbound pass to Marbury. As he works on the defense of Johnson, dribbles by Robinson, takes it to the baseline, running jump shot, good! 2 seconds left.
Back out of the timeout. And we got a 5-second violation. Forest Trail locking up there. And now they will have a chance to see if they can get a couple quick scores. They need a quick 3 here. Another turnover. And then another quick 3. So timeout on the floor. We'll take another break as well. When we get back, we'll finish this one up. Forest Trail trying to make something good happen. .4 seconds on the game clock as we come out of the timeout. Forest Trail trying to get a quick score, hanging in the air. First shot's no good, second one no good, and rebounding there in traffic is Alexi Yetna. Yetna to shoot 2 free throws. 7 seconds on the clock. Yetna, the Frenchman, at the free throw line. Good on the first. Misses the second. 7-point game, stop and pop for Smith. That one's going to fall short, and that is going to do it. Your final score is going to be 79-86. Mount Zion able to pull one off against a very talented Forest Trail team.